All right, yo, X and Tate. Listen, can we get to this next topic? The whole having a girl having a guy best
I
friend.
don't even have a whole lot to say about that.
I mean that's
true.
that one's. I mean, if he does agree,
If your girl respects
with the girl
she's not
having
gonna wanna
visual
go places that
or
make you feel
oral
uncomfortable,
contact
that she
with
has
other
to
male beings that are
defend
in the
your honor as a
vicinity,
couple.
clearly she cannot have a best friend. I mean, a friend, an acquaintance, bitch. Mother, a site of fucking real life men pixel is a fucking breach to Tate's fucking security. So I don't know. I don't think
I'm not insecure territorial.
that is insecurity. By definition, not allowing the girl to be around the sight of other men is insecurity.
There's a difference between
I'd like to see
I think even in a
xQc
club
tell
scenery, but I'm just
Lion
gonna ask Andrew
that he is
can
insecure.
your girlfriend have?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like a lion has a whole pride.
You protect
He's got a
what's
pride of
yours.
lions. He's
You
got a
keep it
whole
safe.
harem of females. Yeah.
Exactly. You keep it safe.
Is he insecure? No.
No.
He is territorial.
It's his. You don't
Yes.
let people walk all over what's yours.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That
What's
doesn't
precious.
It doesn't make any sense. You protect what's yours. It doesn't make you insecure. That's stupid.
You keep it safe.
I don't even think I have to elaborate on this. What he's saying is so dumb. I think everyone watching gets it.
To put it into an analogy that xQc could potentially understand, Frodo is not insecure or territorial, but he protected the ring. Why? Because it was the right thing to do.
Fair enough.
He had to guard it until they could destroy it.
Fair enough. So
Right? Like,
guard your woman until you can destroy her. In the bedroom, though.
Have a guy best friend?
No.
No, I don't agree either. To be honest.
Holy fuck!
So you
Something
don't think
they
that
agree on.
So do we agree on this, that your woman should not have a male best friend?
Well, a best friend means, for me, a best friend is somebody you spend most of your time with. If I'm with somebody, I'm spending most of my time with them.
Is his
Right?
girlfriend
Otherwise,
his
they
best
just
friend?
lack somewhere
I
that
don't
they're
even
making.
know. I mean,
we had to
like
look up
other
to see
shit.
if he had a
Having
girlfriend.
friends is cool, right?
I'm
They spend
not sure.
most of their time with somebody else because they're lacking some sort of social contact. That's a problem in itself. That is lack of fulfillment on one end, which translates to lack of fulfillment on both ends. That's a problem.
So no.
Yeah, I don't think a woman should. I think
the
that.
answer no.
Well, first, you have to
It's hard to
understand
get a
the
straight
paradigm.
answer,
Do you think men
but I
and women
think
can
that's
even
a
be friends?
Ooh, yeah, that's what we're
That is like super case by case. I think that's super hard.
I agree with
That's
that.
like really
on that.
case by case. It depends.
It just depends.
See, it always depends of the
Doesn't
nature of that relationship in the first place. I think they can be friend if things are clear from the get go and you just kind of know, right? But you have to be very, very rational about it, though.
Do you
He's
think
right.
that in 99% of scenarios, when man's friends with a chick, he'd like to sleep with her if he could?
Okay, so, yeah. See,
I don't have a percentage number, but I can tell you that guys are always aware of a female's attractiveness, regardless of to her relationship status. Relationship status of a female does not change her attractiveness at all for 99% of men.
Matter of fact, for some men, it actually makes her more appealing because they want what they can't have.
So I hear. So yeah. So there's that too. So guys and girls being friends, not really a thing yet. I believe in. I'm gonna just say no, not really. Unless the girl is extremely unattractive. If the guy's ugly as hell, that's not even enough. He'll still like her. If the girl's unattractive, then fine. Then yeah, for sure. But she's got to be really fat. Like he can't pick her up on his best day kind of fat.
it's gonna be the all or most against. It's gonna be like the all against most take or all against whatever fucking take. You know, we're gonna go down again like last time. Whatever. Let's say, fucking. I can use a close example. Okay, this girl does projects for Twitch events or fucking stream events. His name is Cutie. Okay, just an example. Okay, I see her at a bunch of events. We work on projects together, I guess. Right?
Okay.
I never fuck her.
Yeah, that's
Right.
acquaintance. That's work. We're talking about friendship.
Well, I mean, she's still a friend though.
No, she's
What?
an acquaintance. She's someone you work with, someone you know. I wouldn't call him a friend.
So
That's another
Yeah.
distinction that I clearly make in life.
The both of us, yeah.
Yeah, that we make is friend and acquaintance. Someone you work with, someone you see every once in a while. They're a coworker or they're an acquaintance, but they're not a friend. A friend, that's a title that has to be earned. You don't just wake up fucking friend.
Yeah.
So stop calling random ass motherfuckers friends. They have to earn it, and you have to prove it to them that you're their friend as well.
You
It's
have
a
to be
two-way
able to
street.
turn to them in an emergency when you're in dire need and know that they are going to have your fucking back no matter what.
Exactly.
No matter what.
Exactly. Your coworker, that's not your friend. That's your acquaintance.
Yeah.
it's not mutually exclusive.
Well, yeah, it's hard to draw the line. But my point is that I don't think that when a woman and a man are purely just friends without, let's say, a financial
Yo,
motive
chat,
or
what
any
other
kind of work
debate
motive, and they're
topics y'all
purely
have?
just friends, I don't think that's a platonic relationship. I think the man is interested in her most of the time. And when people disagree with me that, I say, then why do all the hot girls have so many friends and all the ugly girls don't have any? The men are trying to get paid.
That's a good
And
question.
for her to sit there and
Okay.
entertain it and pretend that that's not the case. Oh, no, he's just my friend. She knows what's going on. It's bullshit.
X, I have a
And once
question. Sorry to interrupt. Someone
Well, I
asked.
mean, because you can
X,
reverse that.
X.
What?
Somebody had asked X if would you be okay if your girlfriend was best friends with Andrew Tate?
Well, I don't want any of my friends being friends with Andrew Tate. And just moron. No, I'm just kidding.
A little bit of truth in that statement
No,
as far as he's
no,
concerned, but hey,
We could, you
fair
know,
enough.
you're,
Best
a
friend.
you're a famous Twitcher, bro. We could get a lot of pay-per-views on a boxing match anytime.
Bro. Have you seen these sticks I got? These are sticks. I can't.
Bits
I can't
of-
that.
Don't walk around.
Bro, I
life
did
with
one
sticks
tap.
as a man.
I'm still not scared saying that. It's like I don't know. It's like it's not even comparable. It's like if I said biggest fucking UFC fighter, Colossus, fucking 7 foot Andy. I mean, he's gonna clap you too.
Answer the
On that
question. Would you
scale.
let your girlfriend be best friends with Andrew
The
Tate?
point is that I don't think that most
think the
male-female
answer
friendships
is
are truly and
probably
utterly,
no.
completely platonic.
He
I
hasn't
think
said
if any
it.
woman's honest,
not
she'll
gonna.
admit that too. And for the same reason I discussed earlier, while I wouldn't let someone attempt to break into my Lambo, I would not let some man come along under the shield, under the guise of friend. I'm not gonna let some dude come along, put on a friend hat, and try it on with my chick permanently. That's bullshit. And she shouldn't want that either. She should say, this guy obviously wants more. I'm not talking to him. Or I'll talk to him only at work for X event. That's it. And I know these views for some reason. I don't know why these views are extreme. Because
These
they're
are
really-
not. These are not. The rest of them are kind of extreme. They
make
are
sense.
legitimate.
They make a lot of
That
sense.
one is not too extreme because yeah, a lot of people have these intentions that are preemptive, and when they see somebody that's like attractive or whatever, yeah, they'll be friends and try to snake their way in or whatever. But
Would
I
you-
was.
Would
What?
your mother hang around with some dude behind your father's back and say he's her friend?
Would your mother say that again?
Would your mother hang around with some dude behind your father's back and say he's just my friend? Would your
Hopefully
father
not.
tolerate that?
They're not together. They're divorced.
So,
Okay. But
you
I'm
don't know
talking
what
about
kind
different
of
generation, right? Let's imagine people
personality
married
your
40,
dad
50 years
has.
ago. Was it normal then for chicks to be hanging around with a bunch of dudes and saying he's just my friend only 30, 40 years ago? Or is this all new think?
It's still not
Depending
normal.
what kind of
in most
activities you
places.
do. I mean, dude.
Nah,
it's-
bro, he's right. I'm
you
gonna
can have
be
friends
honest.
doing a bunch of shit. Like they can go fucking. Maybe they like playing golf together. Maybe they like.
It's new think, my friend. And what you must understand is that the things I'm talking about were perfectly normal and completely and utterly accepted.
Oh, you're one of
Well-
these guys. Okay. Okay.
Guys, it's about accepting that
What
society
these
has
guys?
changed and that new think is untested. And when you look at untested think, because that's what it is, it's untested by the definition of being new in and of itself. It's
Yo,
untested.
chat, how long is he
It's
gonna
an
get a
untested
massage for, bro?
paradigm. We had relationships for a very, very long time,
question.
thousands of years, where when a woman was with a man,
hour.
she only spoke to that man. In most of the world today, still that is the case. You may live in America, but if you go to Africa or any of the Middle East or Asia or even Europe, Eastern Europe, Russia, any of these places, if you think these chicks have male friends, then you don't understand the world very well.
Taking a piss.
America-
One sec. Keep going.
Okay,
Keep going.
I'm gonna reverse and say in the age of Mesopotamia or some shit, right? Girls had friends and shit, then stuff with other guys. Yeah,
What?
things change. It doesn't devalidate them as untested. A lot of things were untested
So
previously.
you're
Like,
still not answering the question.
how does that prove anything? What is that? New equals bad thing? Like, I don't know what that is.
New
New
sometimes
doesn't equal bad. New equals untested, which means you don't know, nobody knows how this new societal paradigm is going to play out. I can
can
only
tell you
talk
it's
from
gonna
my
play out
personal
like shit.
experience. And my personal experience is that when a woman has a bunch of male friends and a boyfriend, the relationship doesn't last very long. That's my personal experience. I've seen it happen 1,000 times.
Yeah,
And
I mean, if you date some girl who's unfulfilled of you so much that she's willing to give other guys a chance and keep an open mind about who they're gonna date and who they're with, that they're gonna do that with
Well, that's
people
not
that they
even
meet
it.
randomly.
It's just the fact that
But
she's
if
still
she's,
associating
but if she's
with other
fulfilled,
guys.
she wouldn't
Yeah.
have male friends. You're pretending that a girl can be fulfilled.
That's
and-
not true. That's not true.
Yes, it is.
What if
Bro,
she
you-
already had a friend before you, like
Oh, understood.
years ago?
Understood. I've been with women and they've had a friend for a very long time.
Not
But
for long, though.
I make it very clear to him, look, he clearly likes you. And if she's honest, she'll like, yeah, I know. I keep my arm's length. And she's very honest and open with me about it. Oh, he just texts me trying to get me to go out. I'm not going to reply to him. And she'll distance herself on purpose and she'll make it very, very clear that she's in love with me. And she'll keep him where he belongs, very, 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 very firmly in the friend zone with no hope. because that's her job to do. I don't have to tell her to do that. Now, if I have to come along to a chick and say, you're giving this guy too much, stop texting him. If I have to do that, then she doesn't respect me, and I'm not going to be in that relationship. I'm not going to sit there and police her phone. She'll self-police out of respect for me. If she's not doing it, if she's not self-policing, then she clearly doesn't respect me very much. And I need to understand the chessboard. I need to look at the board and say, okay, I'm not very well respected in this relationship. She thinks talking to these dudes is more important than keeping me happy. It's only a matter of time until we break up.
Okay. I agree with this, but the problem is that you're lumping two things that are very, very, very different. Okay, relationship needs and social needs. They're separate experiences.
Yes, they are. Relationship will always be more important.
The social overall aspect of your girlfriend, saying that she's mixing that with your personal relationship love, right, is a problem itself. That is a problem that you cannot that you can't see. There's social needs. There's to talk to other beings, hear new ideas, have different intellectual conversations with other beings than you, bro. You can't entertain all of her
fucking she can have conversations with other people. She just simply can't have friends that are male. Nor should she
have fun conversations that aren't having sex and having love with somebody else. Like what?
I'd appreciate if you'd stop using the word fear, because I'm not fearful. So you can stop using that word, firstly. Secondly,
avoiding a problem.
Well, it's hard because when you don't want somebody to do something, it's out of fear. That's how it is.
It's not. You just don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah, by default it is, but you are fearful something happens.
Do you want to do the dishes, X? No?
You're not afraid the dishes
are you scared?
Exactly.
Oh no, is your dishwasher broken? You have to do them by hand?
What will happen? Boundaries of what? What is the thing that you're shielding? You said boundary from what? Boundary and shield from what? From something. Bro, you don't wear a fucking bulletproof vest being scared of the fucking wind. You wear bulletproof vest against guns and bullets, bitch.
Why are you yelling?
I take the bitch back. I cannot pull that.
I don't mind. That's fine. I'll answer your first original question about them being social. Women often, if they're with a man and they love that man, their social circle ends up involving or being built around that man. His friends become their friends. The girlfriends of the other guys that he's friends with become their friends. I'm not saying they're not going to have any friends and nobody outside of me. But anybody who is completely and utterly unrelated to me is to a degree an enemy combatant. You need to understand, my friend, that life as a man is ultra competitive and it is war. We are all competing with each other.
Everybody's at war.
Okay.
The whole thing is war. Girls at war. Guys, everybody is at fucking war. Yes, life is a battlefield, and sometimes you got to make choices and shit like that, and that's how you climb, motherfucker. You have to take them down. It is what it is. It's a war, yeah.
All right, but I would argue that women, to a degree, call me misogynist, are a spoil of war. If you're a man and you've been through war and you've been through enough shit, you get women along with money, along with status, along with respect. Women are a spoil of war. They always have been. Look at the ancient times. They turn up, take the city, take the women. Women are a spoil of war. So all men are competing with each other for all the things men want. All of you Twitchers are competing with each other for views. I'm competing with people to make as much money as possible. If you're going to go try and get a chick, you're not the only person trying to get her. You are competing with people who are trying to get her too. And my point is this. If I win said war and a female becomes mine, I'm not going to let an enemy combatant put on a friend hat and use that as a shield and a bullshit excuse to sit there and attempt to silently chip away at my relationship. Every single time she's unhappy with me or we have an argument and he's in her fucking phone saying, well, you could do better than him. Anyone who thinks that makes you secure to allow your chick to just be poisoned.
Okay.
It's not about security. That's just responsibility. Yeah. She is yours. She loves you. She adores you. Her social circle should include you and revolve around you. Anyone who comes along and has nothing to do with me, but still wants something to do with my chick is unacceptable.
Okay. I understand. So it's a spoils of war because you did something, right? Like, I want to fire back at you and say that whether you're in a relationship, it has to be because you are something, not because you did something and you got something, because you are something. That's how you reach fulfillment in a relationship. You're with somebody who's with you because of you, and you're them because of they are them. What happens when since you're using the battle war thing, right? You're Achilles, the great fighter with a sword, right? And you smoke these big ass giants, and you get the spoil. You get in your words. You get the bitch. Now she comes to your tent and she gets to ride on the fucking stick. Yeah. The spoils of war, right? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Right. right? And then you build this relationship on the fact that you're such a successful fighter. The next day, something comes along, you go in the stairs and you fucking break your leg. Then it's all over, right? It's all over.
No.
You go back to your tent, it's crickets. She's fucking gone. Because you can't fucking jump and sword that guy anymore. You can't do the leap that Achilles did because you can't fight anymore. Therefore, it's gone, right?
So what's the point?
So you're saying that's how it
No.
works? Because she's not with you for you. She's with you because of some achievement, some tangible
Your achievements
event that you
are
did,
you,
some
I mean,
hype
if
you
you're
got.
okay with being
and
with a failure,
you
that's
should be
on
worthy,
you.
Exactly.
or
If
you
You're
should
okay
feel
with being with a
anything
drone,
else
that's on
of that
you.
one event.
Exactly.
Well, I have two answers to that. Firstly, you said she shouldn't be with you for something. She should be with you because
the
you are
same
something.
thing.
Well, how do you become something? You become something.
That's what
You become,
wait.
become something by doing things. So you're trying to separate the two as if they're separate. They're not.
Separate.
They're not.
You is a lot of things.
They're not.
Your achievements is a small thing.
Your achievements
No,
are
Successful
huge.
isn't.
Not in the realm of a man. In the realm of a man, your achievements are 85% of all of who you are. As a man, you are judged solely on your status. You don't even have to be good looking. You need to be important. And you're only going to be important by achieving important things. As a man, you're only judged on your importance and your status. And also another point I want to make, you made it sound like if I lose that next battle, she's going to run away. Well, no, not completely. But I'll counter that by saying,
Completely.
no, but I will answer.
Now it's just a
Fucking let him answer. Dumbass.
Because now you're not as good as
You're
you were
such a
before.
child.
She's
Stop
losing that
interrupting.
part so now she should tax you. Yeah, she should say, Andrew, give me $10 a day, bro. So you have to go like a wagey to the market and sell peaches, right? Because you don't fulfill her in that way anymore. She lost something, bro. Get taxed, pussy.
Do you think that women don't leave their man or initiate divorce when that man loses his job or can no longer financially provide? You think arguments don't happen?
Bitch ass, unstable ones do from people who can't select their women properly.
When she does not respect you, she will leave you. And respect is a multifaceted, it's a large and complex issue. But if you cannot provide as a man, if you are not competent, she will lose respect for you and eventually she will leave. For you to sit here to say that you can lose endless battles and your girl will stay with you anyway
right,
is
Chad, I need a
dream
new
world
topic.
fallacy. I'm not even
Fallacy.
talking.
Give me a new
I'm a
topic.
fucking warrior. I go through the
Back and
downs
forth.
and the ups, and I would assume the person that is with me knows I can lose 1,000 battles. At the end, I will win the war some fucking how. They know that because I built character.
So
and I
again,
built who
if
I
you're
am
okay with
as a
being with the
person.
failure, if
And
you're
that
okay with
per-
being
that
with the
person
drone, that is on you.
Knows this. And doesn't need
Most
some-
women
some
do
event
not
or some-
do that.
Win at least one battle out of 10. So for me, it's
Like,
6
let me
more.
say something.
They don't need that.
Right? Okay, so I spent 7 years in Australia. I went there for university. I stayed there afterwards because I liked it there. However, in that time that I spent there, yeah, I have friends there. Did I actually like anybody enough to think about wanting a relationship with them? No. And why? Because to me, they did not show me anything that they could give me beyond friendship. Because they were all okay just strolling along. Okay? You need to bring something to the table. And if you do not bring anything, if there is nothing to appeal in the first place, how are you supposed to start anything?
Right.
Also, how, even if you have solid foundation at the start of a relationship, failure after failure after failure, what normal person tolerates endless failures? I'll tell you, nobody. Nobody. Society does not tolerate failure. Sure, little ones here and there, occasionally, whatever, yeah, fine. Constantly?
Yeah.
You are dumb if you think you will have anybody in your corner still cheering you on if you are consistently failing.
That's true.
And that's both as a male and a female.
That's true.
Okay?
And if you're failing all the time, your significant other disregarding you or not seeing you as they once did is going to be the least of your concerns. Life is going to roll you like a sandwich.
Yep.
They don't need little battles. They know the war's won because she's with the fucking winner.
Okay,
That's how
okay.
it works.
And yet the winner is
Well,
going to
she's
become
gonna
the loser
see
because
you as a
he's
winner,
consistently
even
failing.
though you've lost a battle, which is fantastic, and that's how a woman should view her man. Then she's only going to see you as a winner because she's seen you win a bunch of battles before.
Exactly.
Any woman who's only ever seen you
You have to
lose
show capability.
is not going to stand there and say he's a winner, is she?
Yeah, that.
No.
Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. Yeah.
No, my point is,
That is
my
a
point
fair
is this:
point,
as a
yes.
man,
XQC.
you are judged by females and by society at large on your
Mhm.
competence, and your competence, by extension, means your ability to win in all scenarios. The more competent you are as a man, the higher status you are as a man. We don't just
That's
have to
true.
talk about money, right? My woman can come to me and say, "There's a man outside with a knife." And I will go and deal with said situation. She can come to me and say, "I need $1 million." I can deal with said situation. She can come to me and say, "I don't know the answer to this." I can deal with it. She can come to me and say, "I need a second passport. I have to disappear. I need a second name." I can deal with it. I am competent in all realms. The more competent I am, the more she respects me. By extension, the more responsibility and authority I have over her, and the less likely she is wanted to go to a club and shake her ass around. If I can't fix all of her problems, I have less authority. That's normal. I don't think if I was a beautiful woman, I wouldn't be with a man who's not top fucking level. Why would I be? Because I have innate value. So to sit here and say that women don't give a fuck if you win or lose and all of that is not true because it's too competitive. It's too competitive. There are too many men out here who want the hot chicks. A hot woman can have anyone she wants. She ain't gonna choose the dude who
Okay.
fuck is.
With this definition, then you are admitting that any girl that dates you, right? Any girl that dates you is only with you until she sees some guy who's more successful and has won more battles than you. Therefore, you shouldn't be with anybody, right?
He's
Because of
missing
who
the
you
point.
are,
Yeah.
right?
That you have to initially prove
Every
yourself
girl is always
to
looking
get the
up at
respect
something
and get the
better.
attention.
The grass is always greener. You're just
And
some
you have to
pot
be
on there,
reasonably competent
right?
to maintain.
Because as soon as you go to the yacht and some guy pulls up randomly that has like he has more money
hold on,
or has
hold on.
more followers or more whatever,
Nah.
she's gone.
Where's he
Because
at?
that guy has more battles. So, yes, that's what you said. I was in your argument.
Uh-huh.
The guy's won
He's
more
way
battles and is
missing
more
the
stable.
point.
Why shouldn't you go to that guy? Then?
After
I'm
they're
saying
done,
that man
after
would be
all
a threat.
this, hold
Obviously,
on.
she's going to have an emotional attachment to you because you're going to have an established relationship, private
Hold on,
jokes,
chat, we
time
will.
spent
Hold
together.
on,
Then
chat.
you're
They are
scared she's gonna leave. Then
I'm not scared. I'm not scared of anything.
you are. Yeah, that is what. Because he
I-
has something you don't. I
I
have something
would-
that nobody else has. Nobody. Not even you, him, the president. I'm myself. That's all I
that-
fucking needed.
Cool. Well, then I would put it this way. I would expect any man listening to this stream to see me as a threat, because if you don't see me as a threat, then you are literally stupid. If you see your girl talking to me, I expect you to be like, fuck, he ticks too many boxes, he's too competent, and he's too good at certain things. I don't need him near my woman. Now, she ain't gonna run away straight away, no. But if I keep talking to her and you and her have a little bit of an argument, she's gonna end up doing something that she might even regret it, but she's gonna end up doing it. That is the nature of humanity. Now, to sit here and say that because I'm me, I'm so secure, I'm not threatened by nobody, that's not true. That's not an intelligent way to approach things. I'm a world champion fighter, right? If I see a man in my garden late at night, he may not be able to fight like me. I still don't want him near my house. Who the fuck are you, right? That's still a threat. It's still somebody who wants what I have. So it's not even as black and white as you're trying to make it. Another point you're trying to make, I think you're trying to.
But okay,
Go on.
but he's not even competing. You already won. It's not even, there's no competition.
One.
You
No,
are
the-
yourself. You've
mean,
shown
keep
that.
what you have
So why do
saved.
they need anything else?
The competition. Go on.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, it's not competition. I mean, why would you? There's no competition. You have what nobody
right.
else has.
Correct.
How is anybody competing with that?
And now you
Well,
keep
we're
it
all
safe.
different, right? I have things that nobody else has in some realms, but you guys have things I don't have, right? If there's a chick who's in love with Twitch, you're all more important than me. That's fine, but it's not about that. It's not even about that. The point I'm trying to make is, I think you were trying to say earlier that a girl's only with me because I have certain things, because I have X, Y, Z, etc.
Well, that's not her fault. It's your fault because that's how you set it up to be.
I agree. I
You
agree.
are creating
not
your own
bad.
demons by that division.
It's not a demon. I agree
You
that
make
women are
yourself
only
attractive
with me.
for those reasons.
Shallow females are only with me because I'm big, tall, strong, rich, interesting, compendious, because I have charisma, because I can fix their problems, because I have a well-connected network, because I'm important and respected and high status. I agree women are only with me for all those things. That does not mean that their love is not true. You think that a woman who's only with a guy because he's big, tall, strong, handsome, and rich doesn't love that man? You're
Exactly.
only with her for her titties and you love her. So what the fuck are you talking about? You're trying to pretend they're separate.
Fair
They're the
point,
same
fair
fucking
point.
thing.
Bro, listen. You're talking to the big titty guy. I fucking love titties. Okay,
The big titty guy?
there's nothing.
The big
I
titty
guy.
don't give a fuck if people say I'm a child with that. I fucking love titties, and I don't even agree with that. Okay, I love titties more than anybody else, and
Almost more
just
than
titties
anyone
is
else.
Not good enough.
What
It's
the
just not.
fuck?
I was making a point humorously, so I'll make the point now professionally. If you're only with a woman because she is loyal, kind, soft, adoring, and beautiful, and she makes you feel happy, are you shallow?
Oh my god!
Sorry, again, that was a lot.
Damn.
She's loyal. She's adoring.
This
She's
boy
funny.
can't
She's
keep up at
gorgeous. She
all.
makes you feel happy. Your friends love her. She lives in your house. She cooks. She cleans. You feel good when you're around her. Are you shallow to be with that woman?
No, why would I be shallow?
Oh, so if a woman's only with you, or me, or anyone else, because she looks up to you and sees you as strong, rich, competent, interesting, you can protect her. She likes to be guided by you. She likes talking to you. Is she shallow to be with you because you're purely high status?
No. So
No,
basi-
correct.
the
No,
point
just
is-
stop right there.
Stop! Just stop!
Okay, yeah, I agree with you.
Okay.
No, that's just one of the reasons she loves me.
Okay. It's all about proportions. Okay. Think about
No,
like,
it's not.
The motherfucking polygon.
It's
okay.
what you
Polygon,
get.
It's
I'm
like
like
a,
really tired,
it kind of
Polygon, what is that, 4 or 5?
certain sides because certain strengths. Okay. What I'm saying is that you can have a little bit of everything in, right? A little bit of everything in. Like
Okay.
the reason why she's there is mostly the things that are fucking tangible, right? Like money or whatever. If most of it is that it's the money and the status or whatever, that's a fucking problem.
Sure,
You want to be a nice
No, like,
balance.
I'm zoning out, bro. I'm
Somewhat
too tired. I
of
want to lock
everything,
in.
so
bro.
it feels fulfilling in all ways and good and feels good. It's
Agreed.
a good thing, all of it. So if it goes with you because of 3%, whatever, 3% intellect, 5% whatever, and then 40% money and 30% looks. What happens if your investment all fall flat and you get old? In 10 years, then that woman out the window. Because most reason why she likes you, most reason is these tangible dog shit, and then boom, it's gone.
Agreed.
And then what? And then what? What do you do then?
Then you're gonna find another bitch. I never said that wasn't the case.
It is
What do you want me to say? I never said that wasn't the case at all. I'm saying that women are attracted to tangible things. It's a tangible world. I said this earlier. Now, I've never been with a woman who only loves me for money. I'm not a sugar daddy. I'm not like that as a person. I have a lot of money, but my women who are with me, they don't get like presents and cars, none of that shit. Like they can live in the house and I'll take them out for dinner, but they could get with a man with less money than me and get a lot more money out of said man. So I understand the point you're making. Yeah, if a hooker's with a dude purely for money and he runs out of money, yeah, cool.
And how do you know that?
I know that because of how my relationship's set up. Because they're with me for money, they choose someone else because they don't get any money.
Well, I mean, they're not to work, not to do shit. They live for free. So how do you know they're not with you only because they can live for free and a good life and a fancy life? How do you know that for certain?
That can be.
How do you build that framework, right?
Yeah.
Where they display they're with you for all these other intangible things from you that isn't only life stability and status.
Good question. Good question. So what we need to do is we need to get this Twitch stream. We need to get every single stay-at-home mother, every single stay-at-home wife in the entire country, and we need to ask them how we know they really love their husband. They're not just with them so they don't need to have a job.
Exactly.
Let's do that, shall we? That doesn't even make
I
sense.
didn't ask these fucking degenerates or me. I asked you. Also,
He missed the point again.
Billing you a new fucking back
He's in
and
the
rearrange
business
your
of missing
fucking
points.
bones. Why is he being misogyny for a full hour straight, bro? What is she doing out there, man? Bro, what the fuck? Is there some sort of fucking osteopathic replacement or some shit?
I have a lot of muscle. It's painful to carry around. It's
No.
a 2-hour massage.
Could she get like a little
massage.
break or like some water?
Of course, she gets water. She works hard. She's here every day. She loves me. She's fine. She's my best friend.
She's about to get that 100,000, right,
What's her
True?
name?
Watch out. Hey, sorry, lady. You better watch this guy's girlfriend. She's about to get jealous because he has a best friend that isn't her. Holy shit. Why, watch the fuck out. Hey, somebody tell her.
I want to say one more thing that will really trigger you, but this is true. All the rules I've been saying and all the things I've saying that apply to women don't apply to me. I can go to the club when I want. I can have as many female friends. So I can do whatever I want. So let's just make that.
Okay.
Hey,
I can do as much as I want.
Aiden.
I'm the boss.
You're the
So I
boss.
can do what the fuck I want.
Top G.
Right? So, yeah, top G.
shit.
My chick can't come to me and say, who's this chick? I'm like, some bitch. Why are you talking to her? Because I fucking want to. I'm allowed.
I mean, in a way,
Wait a second.
when you have these two things, right? These in that polygon, when you have a crazy
Chat,
amount of
my
money,
dick eating,
I mean,
chat,
why
my
the
dick
fuck would you
sucking.
care? I mean, you can do whatever the fuck. You can do crazy, outlandish shit and
Well,
still have security.
It's true, but I don't like people thinking that women are only with me for money because it's actually the absolute opposite. I only first ever made serious money because I had so many women when I was broke. So I had women when I had no money. So
And why? Because you were good looking or other things? What was it?
I was a world champion.
Because you had good hair. What happened when you went bald? You think maybe some woman was only because of your hair, but now you're bald. What happened then?